Okay, hi, welcome back to some more of The Witcher 3. Last time we finished the prologue and we were met with Yennefer at the end. She came and got us. I had a little look at the graphics again. I turned off motion blur. I put DLSS onto balanced. I did have it on performance, but I put it onto balanced. I don't know what this blur does. I turned it off. Hopefully that should help alleviates the lack of sharpness.
This tale begins near White Orchard, with my dear friend Geralt of Rivia seeking
Oh,
his
it's
lover,
playing this one again.
the sorceress Yennefer. She'd eluded him
Where
for
has it
years,
saved
but
me?
now seemed just a few steps.
I did create a new save, so
After
it
many trials
should
and
be fine.
tribulations, Geralt finally learned that
Hopefully.
Yen was in nearby Vizima.
Oh, I added a bit more into the end there. Yeah, so we just got shaved by the barber.
A shame I have no time. Be so kind and do not disturb.
Okay. We just got shaved by the barber.
This might come as news to the gentleman.
A
But
chamberlain.
the towel wrapped around one's waist is not fitting attire for an audience. The
And
gentleman will kindly
we-
dress.
I love how this is loot. We have to choose one of these outfits. I'm not sure what one I want to pick. I wish we could try them on. That one's honestly calling my name. Can I loot all of them?
This might
I guess
come
I can
as
try them
news
all
to the
on.
gentleman. The towel.
Ooh. No, I don't want that. I want my inventory. Oh, hello. Hi. What just did that? I guess we can just try it on. Oh, it's like Cass. What one? I actually kind of like that one. Are these all the same? 79. I think these are just all the same, but we'll put those on. 166. I think for the most part they're all the same. I don't know what top I want him in though. I quite like that one, but I'm really liking this. Don't ask me why. I don't know. It does kind of look like dandelion though. Maybe I'll go this one. I think this was the original one I liked anyway.
And they say clothes do not make the man. Does
Well-
the outfit satisfy the gentleman?
Yes. I like it.
A studded doublet and a sword on my back. That's what would satisfy me. But tough. When in Nilfgaard.
Yes.
It's
Wait,
a
was
saying.
his hair chopped shorter
So
too?
what now? Powder my nose?
No need. The gentleman's complexion is light enough. The gentleman is to stand before the ruler of the North and South. I must confirm that he knows how to bow.
Yeah.
Confirm away.
Please watch.
How'd you like the tattoo?
Leg
I
extended.
think it adds to
Hand
the outfit.
flat. Head down. Chin to chest. The gentleman will rehearse.
I don't remember what you said.
Wrong,
No.
wrong.
Okay, what was
Once
it you
more.
said?
Leg extended. Hand flat. Head down. Chin to chest.
Left,
The
right,
gentleman will rehearse.
right. Oh wait. Left leg forward. Right hand on chest. Is that this one?
Lacking fluidity
Okay, yeah.
and grace.
It was flipped.
But we've learned to expect
I
less
don't
of Nordlings.
I
Come
was
with me.
focusing on his foot going backward instead, because it made the shot of it taking
The
a step
gentleman
back.
will address the Emperor only when asked to, and using the appropriate title.
Your arch magnificency.
I see the gentleman is in the mood for jests. I fear the Emperor might not share his disposition. Your Majesty will suffice. Spoken loudly, clearly, and with respect.
Lots. Sorry.
Rein wat kan, Bakelm.
I guess we're gonna be allowed to explore the whole castle. Hi.
Heil, Kerjer!
What?
Shegena Tuvin.
Ooh, what's down here? We've got a book, The Wild Hunt. From farmers and herdsmen, milkmaids to midwives, all the common folk of the continent whisper, sharing tales of a wraithly procession, panning across the sky. The Wild Hunt, they call it. Winds and gales, storms and blizzards arise when it's sighted, and all grows cold, though the sun shone bright moments before. Some remember only the cold from the shock of the encounter and claim the riders come always in winter. But nay, this is not so. The hunt brings its own ice. Death and war gallop in its wake, or so the superstition goes. Yet evil enough is the hunt itself. It takes folks captive, used most often in the prime of their wilding years, with 10 to 20 summers behind them. The hunt rushes in and they disappear, only to return long years later with no memory of what passed in the time between. What's this? Ooh, it's the new letter from Yennefer. I had a feeling we wouldn't have a chance to talk before Vizima, so I leave you this message. I know there's much we both wish to say, but there will come a time for that later. In any case, a letter was no place to broach topics of such importance to us both. So, why I write you now? You have something waiting for you at the Royal Palace in Vizima. Consider it a gift from Emhyr and myself. You can pick it up at your leisure after you why can't I speak? You can pick it up at your leisure after your audience with him. When you exit the throne room, simply follow the covered walkway in the courtyard, turning right at the corner, then take the first door on your left. You'll be inside a chamber with a fireplace. Take the door in the back right to the adjoining room. There, under the window, you'll find a chest with your gift. But in case these directions prove too complicated for you, I'm certain the Chamberlain would not hesitate to lead you there himself. Expert tracker that you are, however, I expect you'll manage. Your friend, Yennefer. Of sweat and blood. A veil hangs between the world men see and the one they cannot. This veil blocks the dead from the view of the living and the living from the view of the dead. Some mages can break through this veil and communicate with the dead, or else summon them to the world of the sun for short periods of time. This is the art known as necromancy. The dead can also break through the veil and enter the world of the living on their own, yet, unlike the necromancers, in doing so they are not driven by reasons and will, but by thoughtless, irrational need. This need arises from powerful emotions such as regret, longing, or wrath. Very often these emotions gain their power by being invested in a material object by the dead individual, while he or she still knew life. The objects most frequently so endowed, wedding rings, favorite toys, or the instrument used for the crime which sent the returned individual to the other world in the first place. Okay. That's locked. Hello, sorry, don't mind me.
Imgrimi et art ketzer. Daifen aden in karn eb marvut. Emhyr var Emreis.
Bow.
I don't want to bow, but I'll play nice. Don't tuss at me.
Your Imperial Majesty.
Arer ep the orde.
Velian namen, vatkan favort.
Oh. Yeah, that's right. Scurry off. Actually, I'm scared. Don't leave me. I don't want
I
to be
thought
alone.
you bowed before no man.
Didn't want to disappoint the Chamberlain. We're friends. Take it you didn't summon me to reminisce about the good old days, so...
Silence. My daughter Ciri, she's returned. And she's in danger. The Wild Hunt pursues her. You will find her and bring her to me.
Are you sure? Ciri left. Went far, far away.
Do you believe I drag you here in the middle of a war to discuss a rumor?
I think anyone can be wrong, even an emperor.
But he
I had
thinks she's in
forgotten how
danger, though.
insolent you can be. I haven't the time to convince you, nor the desire, in fact. Yennefer will do that after the audience.
How many men in your army? 20,000? 30? So why me?
You know why. Because she trusts you.
She trusts me, yes.
I love the bows.
So tell me why you're looking for her. Doubt it's about making up for all those lost years.
For reasons of state, as always.
Always.
Enough of this banter. You will agree regardless. If for no other reason than because I shall pay you. More than you customarily receive for a contract. Considerably more.
Save your generosity for those whose homes your armies have razed. I'll do it for Ciri, not for your gold.
Your motives do not interest me. Only results.
Surely that's a better motive,
Yennefer
though.
will tell you the rest. This audience is finished. Mererid! Take him to the sorceress.
Yennefer. Wait, I want to get her gift, though. I want to know what it is.
Follow me, if the gentleman pleases. Please keep close. There are many honorable guests in the palace, whom the gentleman
Disgusts.
need not bother.
Wait, I can't do it right now?
Till
I
show
know.
Emreis.
Gosh darn it. I want to enter my inventory. I want to read.
Okay.
In the morning, and it's past
Yes,
noon.
good. That's good.
A witcher! Oh, that's just
Greetings.
perfect. Did I not request?
Request what? I don't talk to anyone? Are you going to stop me?
Guessworks.
We zien es war
I think so.
Ja, nee.
Okay. I guess I just have to follow.
Ted
Oh,
Taghain
hi.
and Kalandnes of Valoisau. Ep Toussaint?
Mind if I interrupt?
Why not join in instead?
We're discussing neutrality. How difficult it is to preserve.
Damn, the echo in this room is crazy.
Still worth trying.
Because?
Because there are few causes worth serving, even fewer men. Enough about that. Mind if we change the subject? So, talk to the Emperor.
Why did he summon you?
Why is
So
it your
not
business?
even you know.
No,
No.
but I wager
I
it's
thought he
an
was coming
ordinary
at me, my
witch's
bad.
contract.
Some werebubs.
Hi, guys.
See ya.
Soon, mind you.
Not in a hurry to see the sorceress.
Okay, do not steal. Not in front of them, anyway.
What is for there?
I think if they're green, we can talk to them.
Forgive us.
Not request.
Oh!
Which way?
Sorceress. Did I not
What now?
Yes.
Yes.
The gentleman will have time for a
I'm here. Sorry.
What?
Wait, this looks like a courtyard.
Yes, pen as green.
Vavot.
Esplati. Hinve breinagat en selfit den garfe. Esplenten ep not mark. We've no need for the gentleman's
to
escort.
see the sorceress.
We've no
Did
need
I
for the
not
gentleman's escort.
request? Is the gentleman not in a hurry to see the sorceress?
Perhaps. This reminds me of a plague tale. Or I guess a plague tale reminds me of this.
Once the gentleman is done, he should see me to retrieve. Once the gentleman is done, he should see me to retrieve his possessions.
Okay. Still can't do that right now.
Sharpened yet? Yes? Then transcribe. The true authority in Novigrad is not the city council or the merchants guild, but the
It's
church
so
of
pretty.
the eternal fire and the criminal underworld. At times it is difficult to tell the one from the other. They both display a similar ruthlessness and cynicism that...
Yen.
Geralt, that tunic. You look positively smashing.
Oh.
Dying to take it off.
Wanna help?
I'd consider that a proposition under different circumstances. One I might even take you up on. But we've matters to attend to.
I only need like 10 seconds.
Now do you understand why I'm at Emhyr's court?
And seems we're in the same boat now. Ciri, she's really back? No chance he's mistaken?
Look, that's more or less what she looks like now. Or so our agents claim.
Oh.
Our little witch has grown into a young lady.
Ow! Ah! Ow! Parrots. I love them.
How about that? She's grown up?
It's been years since you trained together at Kaer Morhen. A great deal has changed.
I want to cosplay her so bad. She's so pretty.
You haven't. Not a bit.
Oh my god.
I missed those awkward compliments of yours. But let's focus on Ciri, all right?
Right. Emhyr said the Wild Hunt's after her. I'd find that hard to believe
I love them.
before what happened yesterday. How did they track us down?
Because of me. You see, I've spent months searching for Ciri, using locating spells, haruspicy, geomancy, anything, really. I knew the Wild Hunt might sense it, perhaps even find me, but I thought I'd tricked them.
How?
Well, guess you were wrong.
How could you trick them though?
I've sensed them on my trail, hunting me, for some time. If not for you and Emhyr's soldiers, they'd have gotten what they were after. I can't risk another encounter like that. It's time to put away the magic, turn to more traditional methods. To the best tracker I know. You must find her, Geralt. Before the Wild Hunt does.
What do they want with her though?
The Wild Hunt? What could
She's
it
a
want from
tribal.
Ciri?
I've
She's
no
like a
clue,
teen.
Geralt. Might have written them to ask, but I don't have their address. I know as much as you do. It must be about her blood. Her gift. As for what the Hunt wishes to do with that gift, I'd prefer not to think about it, really.
Yeah.
So where's Ciri been seen, exactly?
In two places. Velen and Novigrad. The trail in Velen is most promising. You should make that your first stop. Ask for a merchant named Hendrik at the inn at the crossroads. One of the Emperor's agents.
You don't wanna
He should
come
get in
with me?
touch with you.
That's it? No passwords? Secret handshakes?
None. Sorry to spoil your fun. Your boyhood fantasies about the crafts of the trade. All we have in Novigrad are unconformed reports, rumors. But there you will have the help of our mutual acquaintance. Triss Merigold. Apparently she's got a cozy flat on the main square.
Oh!
Sure she'll be delighted to see me. What about you? What will you do?
I shall sail for Skellige. There was a
No.
magic explosion there recently, blew half a forest
With
down.
me.
I believe this had something to do with Ciri. I'll be in Caer Trold. Join me there once you've learned something.
Why didn't you contact me? Why
Nothing
didn't...
before
No.
we go.
Why didn't you?
Why didn't
Why
you
didn't you?
contact me? Didn't need me? Didn't even want to see me?
I didn't want to spoil things. I'd heard you and Triss made a great couple.
Yen, I'd lost my memory.
Really? That's your excuse?
I
Let's drop
tried
it,
something
all right?
once.
It's not what you think,
And that was
Cor.
it.
It helped me understand how much I love you. I don't wish to hear it.
I want
Any of
you.
it.
Well, girl does. She's so pretty. Don't get me wrong. I love Triss. I think Triss is a little cutie. Love her. But Yen? Anyway.
Guess this means we need to split up again. Not my preference, but I understand. Clock's ticking.
It is indeed. So why don't I teleport you to Velen, get you there at once?
Not gonna happen. I'll go on horseback, as soon as I can get changed.
Have it your way? Oh, and you really look quite dashing in black velvet.
Think so? Maybe I can have some of my armor lined with it. Good luck, Yen.
Same to you. And if you wish to learn what's happened in the world while you and Vesemir roamed the wilderness, talk to Ambassador Varatra. That's him over there.
In the other room,
And
right?
Geralt, I know it's wartime, but try not to be a hero, all right? Just check those leads and come back to me, in one piece.
Come back to me.
I shall be waiting.
Oh, look how happy he is. Look how happy he was. Look how happy he was. He was so happy. No, Yennefer, wait, Yen.
Yes?
Yen, don't leave me. Yen. Yen. Yennefer. She left me. The collected verse of Gonzalo de something. Love. To love is to build a house of cards or play a game of chess, but one wrong word or ill-thought move, and you must start it all afresh. Tide. Whenever I watch the tide recede, cold coils of fear grip around my heart. Will the seas sneak back, calm and sure, in the dark of night as they have before? Or will they stay on distant shores, leaving crushed shells and washed up dreams as memory of serfs of yore? Hopefully she won't mind if I just like loot the place. The Wild Hunt. Sword for Witches. Apparently these are really good to read, so I'm going to. Who are the hunters you ask? Folk like you and yours, I reply. The decent, kind haters of lies, doers of good. The kind who live according to the gods' laws and nature's laws too. They're disgusted by the machinations of witches, magickas, and non-humans. All that separates us from common folk is that we've the courage to take up arms, to defend our lands from evil, to slice out the gangrene that eats us from within. We haven't a leader, we haven't force or land, though God's-fearing Radovid supports us with his gold at times. We have not sworn him nor any other ruler any oath. We serve only the eternal fire, and we listen only to our own conscience. Who can join us? Any who is right of soul and sound of body. You can find us in every larger city in the north. We will give you a board, lodging, and a weapon. We will explain how to spot the telltale signs of evil, birthmarks in strange and arcane shapes, smooth skin on a matron aged more than 30 springs, and black cats kept in. Do not hate on black cats. I love black cats. My little Aurora. To name but a few. We will show you how to defend yourselves from witchcraft, how to tame and snuff out magic elements, and Demetrium. Anyway, we will instruct you how to squeeze the sinner's darkest secrets out of them with a hot iron, and how to grant them cleansing death with the help of a sacred fire. Royal lineages of the north. Cirilia, Fiona, Ellen Rhiannon, born in 1251, heiress to the throne of Sintra, Princess of Brugg and Duchess of Sodden, heiress to Innes Ard Skellig, and Innes Anskellig, and Suzerain of Atta and Ab Yara. Daughter of Pavetta, see Pavetta Fiona Ellen, and the urchin of Erlenwald, see Emhyr van Emreis. Granddaughter of the famous lioness of Sintra, Queen Callan, see Calanthe Fiona Rhiannon. A shipwreck occurred during a journey from Sintra to Skellig, which took the lives of the urchin and Pavetta. Cirilia's further upbringing was then entrusted to her grandmother. In 1260, afraid of the looming Nilfgaardian threat, Queen Calanthe, I don't know how you say that, sent Ciri to the court of King Erbil, where the heiress of Sintra was to marry the heir to the throne of Verdun. Prince Kistrin, though allying with Verdun and gaining the aid of the realm's army, was at the time of Calanthe's top priority. No marriage ever occurred, and Ciri returned to her grandmother's court. In 1261, during the so-called Sintra massacre, Ciri went missing. Okay. It's locked. She Who Knows. Folks say there were 4 at first. The mother, She Who Knows, the Lady of the Wood, who came from a faraway land, and since she suffered terribly from loneliness, she made 3 daughters out of dirt and water. A long time ago, the mother was sole ruler of all of Velen. Her daughters brought her the people's requests and served as her voice. Each spring, sacrifices of grain, animals, and men were made to the Lady of the Wood on her special night. Yet as the years passed, the Lady of the Wood slipped deeper and deeper into madness. Her madness eventually spread over the land. Men took to abandoning their homes and setting out into the bog, where they became food for the beasts. Before long, Velen was drowning in blood. The daughters saw their land nearing destruction and took it upon themselves to save it. When spring came once more, and with it the night of sacrifices, they killed their mother and buried her in the bog. Her blood watered the oak atop Ard Sabin, and from then on the tree grew wholesome and hearty fruit for the people. As for the lady's immortal soul, it refused to leave its beloved land, and so the sisters imprisoned it. To this day, it lies trapped beneath the whispering hillock, where it thrashes around in a powerless rage. God, that was a bit difficult to read, wasn't it? Okay. Ooh, orange. Let's light that back up. God damn! Ooh. This is a new one. A letter found in Yennefer's chest. My dear friend. If you're reading this, it means you found the chest I mentioned in my previous letter. Oh! This was it. You'll be pleased to know its contents belong to you. After I spoke with the Emperor regarding additional resources to aid in your quest, he was willing to pop these items from his personal collection. Although he was stubbornly cryptic regarding their origins, he did mention they were diplomatic gifts from distant kingdoms. The tiger armor is specifically designed to suit a Western ruler, obviously Emhyrian in this case. It was forged in the ancient style of a blacksmith who stole the secrets of its construction from their gods, or so the legend goes. The sword to my eye resemble a Redanian saber, though I'm no expert. These blades supposedly once belonged to a hero of myth and mystery. The man forged a pact with the vixen spirit, and through her blessings was granted the ability to slay the monsters that had long plagued his village. As you'll notice, he carried with a steel and silver sword, a fact I thought might pique your interest. Unfortunately, legends are all I can offer. As I said, Emhyr was stingy with the details, even more so than usual. It's a shame because I must admit, I haven't the faintest idea where they might originate. That being said, I do believe Zerrikania and Ophir can safely be ruled out. Dear friend, I trust you will appreciate my efforts to help. Use these gifts as you see fit. I hope they will hasten your search for what we have lost. Your friend, Yennefer. Thank you, Yenny! What's this? We read that one. I have to try and remember what I've read and what I haven't. The Last Wish. Let me know. I know some people said to read these. Let me know if you guys would like me to or not. Apparently they contain a lot of lore and stuff, so. Human life requires 3 things for its sustenance: food, drink, and gossip. It is thus no wonder that no matter where I travel, be it icebound Povis or even green Toussaint, everyone asks me about the passions that bind Geralt and the sorceress Yennefer of Venenberg. As a man, both cautious and discreet, I refuse to betray their secrets, with one important exception. The history of their first encounter is so extraordinary, so romantic and moving that it would be a veritable crime to hide its light beneath a bushel basket. Indeed, had I not witnessed these events in person, I would never believe there was room in our grim and dark world for such fantastic marvels. Who wrote this? Why do I feel like it's Dandelion? Julian. It's not Dandelion. What's Dandelion's real name? Is it Dandelion? I don't know. Anyway. It all began when Geralt and I were feeling a bit peckish and unburdened by heavy coin pouches, decided to fish our supper out of the lake. No bites were to be had, but we did not leave empty-handed. My hut snagged quite a lovely little pot. Oblivious to my friend's warnings, I opened it and in doing so freed a powerful djinn. Without giving it much thought, I set about proclaiming my wishes. Before I could get to 3, however, I think it's djinn. The djinn, irritated. I see now in hindsight at being issued demands so soon after waking, began to throttle me. Geralt was able to drive him off, but I was left in a sorry state. I acted, the Witcher told me later, as though under the influence of some curse. Clearly the help of an expert in the magic arcana would be needed. It was our good fortune that Yennefer happened to be staying in a nearby village. Geralt went to ask... Why can't I read? Geralt went to her to ask that she heal his best friend, who happened also to be the brightest star in the Norse poetic firmament. Yennefer, however, was more interested in the djinn, which she wanted to trap into magic servitude, than its victim. And, it should be said, played the Witcher like a well-strung mandolin. Yet, rather than grow angry at being used in such a calculating manner, he fell white head over muddy boots in love with her. What happened then? Well, I don't go into details. Suffice to say that Yennefer's plans hardly delighted the djinn, and without its cooperation, she proved unable to tame it. The sorceress would surely have met a tragic end and taken all of Rind along with her, had Geralt not rushed to her rescue. For once, he did not need to draw either of his blades to see the djinn packing. He had to pronounce the third and final wish. He could have asked for anything, wealth, fame, power, but instead he asked the djinn to bind his fate to that of the arrogant yet intriguing sorceress from Venenberg. Julian Alfred Pancras, Viscount of Lettenhove, born 1232, award-winning poet, playwright, and troubadour, frequent performer of the courts of Nedima, Vizima, Venzlav, and many other nobles and notables, alumnus of Oxenford Academy. I feel like that is dandelion, but I'm not sure.
Scars healed nicely.
Oh. She's so pretty. What's this? Letter to Yennefer. Ooh. Yennefer, my dear friend, thank you for your letter. Forgive me for not answering your earlier attempt to reach me via Megascope. I'm trying to limit my magic communication to the absolute minimum. Once never knows who's listening, don't you agree? I'm delighted that you have found a position at our gracious Emperor's court and wish you the best of luck in the search for his daughter. It is good to know that the Emhyr's intentions for her become more, how shall I put it, mundane? Perhaps in these circumstances an agreement regarding the lodge will prove possible after all. In response to your first question, I can say beyond all doubt that Ciri has not appeared anywhere south of Yaruga. Believe me, I could recognize her magic signature in my sleep. I've not had any contact with Triss for a long time, and we know that things in Novigrad have taken an ill turn. She mentioned something earlier about fleeing to Kovir, but I'm afraid that in the current political climate that amounts to an impossible daydream. I hope I will soon be able to join you in Vizima. First, however, I must take care of some unfortunate yet urgent matters in Beauclair. With my fondest regards, someone called Vigo? Yes, thank you for the news about Geralt. He always seems to land on his feet, doesn't he? Yes, right. Both of them, I'm like a cat. Even the cats don't like me in this game. Why can't I do it?
Vedimi, directly out of Northern Tales.
Ugh, portrayal of elder races. What is a non-human? The answer is simple. As the name suggests, it's something which resembles and yet nonetheless is not a human. Though wolves and two legs speaks a tongue similar to our own and dresses in similar attire, it is all the same, has more in common with beasts than a noble man. The wolves are like moles. They feel best underground and avoid direct sunlight. They like to live in fields, forever smudging themselves in mud and slime. They love everything that can be found within the earth, rocks, metals, minerals of all shape and colour. It is also said that, like their kindred moles, they feed mostly on ready worms, roaches and other night crawlers. Halflings for their part are more reminiscent of gophers, fat, lazy, and loud in the typical rodent way. Their minds are filled only with the thoughts of food and drink, which they steal from other nobler beasts and greatly squirrel away in their hovels. They are marked by cruel craftiness. You could be dying of hunger and they would not share a meal with you. You could be howling from poverty and they could be swimming in gold, and yet they would still fleece you to the last crown. You could do nothing but good to them and they would still stab a knife in your back. Elves in turn seem related to the birds of prey that dwell in far-off Zerrikania. They care most for coloured feathers that would most readily spend all day staring at the reflections in the water and singing their own praises. They are so awash in self-love they no longer feel any desire towards members of the opposite gender of their own species. Their appearance, unquestionably pleasant to the eye, is highly misleading, for they are extraordinarily cruel, and any who judge them by looks alone they first dupe and then kill in cold blood. The best proof of this is so-called Scoia'tael banners that claim to fight for freedom, but in truth only long to kill humans. All these vile so-called elder races are, to our great fortune, slowly dying out. Joy fills the hearts of every right-thinking man at the thought that his great-grandchildren will never know them, that in their day dwarves, halflings and elves will be mere fairy tale characters used to scare young, impressionable children. Hopefully they won't mind that I'm stealing stuff. Oh, a dumpling. Lovely jubbly. Oh, horse hide. Well, that's lovely, but it's fine. You know? What shall become of Temeria? Temeria, land where milk and honey once flowed, in what did she wrong the gods that they should treat her so cruelly? The pearl of the north to some, she proved a galloping range for Nilfgaardian cavalry. To others, as a country, it had survived 2 previous wars against the Empire. It was here that the war's bloodiest battles were fought. It was in Temeria where the most bestial deeds were wrought. It was Temerian civilians who bore the full brunt of these war's horrors, and bear them we did, bravely and steadfastly, until the demise of our great protector, King Foltest. Then Providence turned its fickle face from Temeria. Murdered most treacherously, Foltest failed to leave Temeria a worthier successor. And so all manner of something soon fell upon her, tearing her apart like so much carrion. She had no more allies then. None remembered that we had once been the armor protecting the north from the designs of the mad dancer. He with the gravestones of his foes pounded into a ballroom floor. A free and independent Temeria is no more. A dark-faced sun looms over her every rampart. Yet we Temerians live on, and always will. As long as folk believe the usurper who took our beloved capital, Vizima, to treat as his property will forever peer over his shoulder in fear. For in the shadow lurks not one dagger, but the power of a nation's dagger, waiting to deal justice blow. That's I read already.
A shame I have no time.
Ambassador Varatra,
Time
Yennefer
for your
suggested
turn to
I ask
speak.
you about current
I've done
events,
enough.
the war and so on.
Of course. The Emperor's servants should keep no secrets from each other. If you will, let us approach the map.
How's the war going? I mean, apart from the fact that Nilfgaard's triumph is imminent.
I assume this to be a private conversation. We've no witnesses, so let's dispense with the propaganda, even that shrouded in irony. Our offensive was going splendidly until winter came. Edirn was in such disarray that we encountered no resistance.
And I would call it Edoran.
We had reached the Pontar before the first snows. Only a weakened Kedwin remained, and Radovid's Redania, which had ignored the rest of the North's pleas for help. We thought they'd sue for peace.
What did I say,
Perhaps even
Redania?
submit to vassalization. We waited for spring, certain of victory.
Radovid? Submit?
Yes, a vain hope, I agree. Radovid sent no peace envoys, nor did he advance on our positions. Instead, he trudged over the snow-bound Kestrel Mountains and attacked Kedwin, his ally. Took the Kedweni completely by surprise. King Henselt fought on the front line as always, and that is where he died. His soldiers lost the will to fight. They joined Radovid's ranks, and so by spring, instead of 2 weak enemies, we had only one powerful one.
What about Kavir?
Kavir values its neutrality, enough not to lend its armies, or more importantly, even its coin to either side. Returning to the war, this spring there was a massive battle in the marshes of Velen. Massive, yet indecisive. Both sides suffered enormous losses, unprecedented even. Radovid has retreated across the Pontar. He's safe for now,
Pontar Valley.
until reinforcements arrive from the south. Then Emperor Emhyr var Emreis will deal with him once and for all.
Couldn't you just go home? Save everyone a lot of marching, not to mention a few human lives.
I'm afraid the stakes are too high to fold now. We can only go all in.
How do things look in Velen?
As bad as ever, perhaps worse. This land never flowed with milk and honey, and now it flows with blood. Armies have swept
That is exactly
through it
what I
several
read in the
times,
book.
trampling fields, looting granaries, burning villages. Famine grips the populace.
So how's ruling that earthly paradise going for you?
Not well, to be honest. Our forces are spread thin as it is, and Velen is chiefly swampy forests that are difficult to control. We've had several patrols never return to their camps. Thus, we've temporarily delegated authority in this region to a certain Nordling, a former low-ranking officer in the Temerian army, one Philip Strenger, better known by his nom de guerre,
The Bloody Baron.
Bloody Baron. I advise you well. Avoid him.
Well, I feel like we won't be.
Any news from Novigrad? Is the free city still free?
Yes, although everyone knows this won't last. Radovid is in Oxenford, and the Emperor is here in Vizima, at Novigrad's doorstep, both. And both require coin and ships. Novigrad can provide these. Which is why the mood in the city is rather, well, on edge.
Meaning?
How do men deal with fear? They seek reassurance
Eternal Fire.
and scapegoats. The Church of the Eternal Fire understands this perfectly, and so it promises to improve the lives of its flock by pointing out the guilty. Who started the war? Who profits from it? Why, it's obvious. Mages, elves, dwarves, in a word, any and all deviants.
This is all stuff
I've been
that we
stationed
read,
in Novigrad for 13
basically.
years. First as a consul, then as ambassador. I've seen a great deal. Cruelty, cynicism, greed. But what is happening there now concerns me greatly.
It's just someone to blame.
What's new in Skellige?
Nothing. The islanders pride themselves on that, don't they? Doing everything according to tradition, as their forefathers did. And like their forefathers, they quarrel with each other, pillage, occasionally attack our transports. This is cumbersome, but nothing more. Skellige has always been a footnote to history. And so
Are we
shall
gonna go to each of these
Sound
places?
awfully confident. What if King Bran manages to unite the Jarls? Lead all the clans against your fleet?
King Bran is a feeble old man. From what I know, he barely remembers the names of his own vassals. Uniting all might prove difficult.
Okay. Thanks for the history lesson.
Thanks for your help.
Think nothing of it.
It was pretty fun.
May the great sun light your path.
It was nice getting a refresher. Basically everything I read.
How might I serve the gentleman?
I want my
By
stuff.
returning my things.
Gimme, gimme. Why do you sniff it?
Citrus and cloves. The fragrance will keep the gentleman's robes fresh somewhat
Thank
longer.
you.
Thanks, bunches.
The Emperor is not known for his patience. He wants his daughter back safe and sound.
You think
as
I don't
soon
want
as
her
possible.
safe and sound too?
Yeah, mentioned something of the sort. So long.
Yes?
That's does. I was thinking like I don't want her safe as well. Stupid. Oh, I don't have any inventory space. Ooh. Okay. To place bet choosing an amount, use the mouse and confirm by clicking. This amount will be added to the pot every win. You will get back twice as much. We'll do 5. I'm not
Wouldn't
confident.
mind a few rounds of cards.
Gwen. But I'll give it a go. Gwen players use their own customized decks. Use a panel to manage your decks. You can build one deck for each of the 4 factions. Ooh. Wait. Anyway. Nilfgaard, Northern Realms monsters, and Scoia'tael. Use 1 and 3 to switch between factions. These factions features a number of unique cards that encourage a different style of play. Each faction also has a faction card. The Nilfgaard wins any round that ends in a draw. Northern Realms grants an extra card grants an extra card after every victorious round. Scoia'tael decides who takes the first turn of a battle. And monsters keep a random unit card on the battlefield after each round. Okay. Each deck is a leader. Press X to see the leaders available for the currently viewed faction. Press Enter to choose the highlighted leader card. Each leader has a unique ability. Use it to turn the tide of battle in your favor. Leader cards that you do not own are locked. They will be available for use once you acquire them. All the cards you own which can be used with this faction are shown here. Cards currently in the faction's deck appear here. A deck must consist of at least 22 unit cards. It can also contain up to 10 special cards. You can include more than 22 unit cards in your deck, but remember that doing so decreases your chances of drawing your most powerful cards. Your deck is currently 2 units card short, as indicated by the red number. You must move 2 unit cards from your collection to the right side. Okay. Wait. You can now exit the deck. Wait, I want to set up the card though. By pressing escape. When in the deck builder before match, press space, begin playing, or escape to quit and fall from the match. Okay. Total cards. Do I have enough? Perhaps I have enough. Let's hope. Let's hope. Choose a card to redraw. 0-2. Sets the strength of all ranged combat cards to 150. I guess we'll withdraw one of these. I like that one. I don't know what else. I feel like clear weather could be good though. Double the strength of both cards. They both sound nice. I guess we'll do this one. Okay. Opponent's turn. I'm scared. Okay. I guess we'll do one of these. Oh, this guy's good. This guy's really good. I'll add a new. Wait, what cards are mine? Oh, these are mine. Place on your opponent's battlefield and draws 2. No, I don't want that one. What about this one? Yes. Yes. Wait. He's in the lead. He's in the lead. This is bad. Chat, this is bad. Ooh, units in the row. What's that one? No. I need to go bigger. I need to go bigger. Counts towards opponent's total. No! I don't want that one. I guess we'll go that one. I'm using all my good cards. This is bad. 27? I'm using all my good cards. Oh, ranged combat. Ranged. Wait, what one's ranged? Wait. Wait, what's my leader card? Hold on, wait. Range. He doesn't have any ranged ones. It wouldn't make sense. I don't want that one. Double the strength of both cards. I guess we'll go this one. Oh my god, we're tired. Not anymore. Not anymore. All units in the row. Same name. It's the same name. Guys, this is bad. I did this so badly. I did this so badly. This guy's good. This guy's really good. What does this do? Take an impenetrable foe card from your deck and play it instantly. Ranged combat. That wouldn't make sense. Please, thanks for a card. Let's hope it works. Oh! 37. I hate this. This is all I got. This is all I got. Oh my god, it lessened me as well. Cynthia! I got nothing. I got none. Oh gosh darn it. Yes. I didn't like my deck. I didn't like it.
Wouldn't mind a few rounds of cards.
I lost 5 Orans as well. This is bloody. This is dreadful.
And kids.
I don't like that one. I think it's the only full deck I have though. So I have to. Cards in deck. Let me just try it again. Let me just try it again. Choose a card to redraw. Okay. Weather. Damn, I have like a load of ones. Let me redraw this one. Oh. Okay. Oh, I start. Wait. Yeah, let's go this one. How good is this guy? Oh my god. What does this do? Siege combat. I'm loving this soundtrack. This guy's too good. Too good. I need to level up my Gwen game. Oh my god. This guy is too good. No, I don't want that one. Let's do this one again. Doubling the strength using the other cards. That's the only cards I have left. Pass. You take it, it's okay. Oh god. Okay. I passed one round. Oh gosh darn it. Oh god, no, I don't want to play anymore. Yeah. Gosh darn it. I don't know what that does. I don't know why I gave him more points. What have I done? What have I done? It wasn't the smartest there. I don't like that card. I don't know why I have it. Sure, I guess. Give me the leader card. Oh no! Oh, I did myself dirty. I did myself dirty. Oh! What am I? Let me just apply the weather. Oh, would you look at that? Gosh darn it. It's okay. I'll get better. I need more cards. I need to build like a proper deck. Because I think I pretty much have like the starter deck, which isn't very good. I did play really stupidly that time, I won't lie. I did not play smart at all. Fast travel. To switch to the continent view, place that. To return to any region on the map. Okay. To open the map of a given region. Okay. Right, and we need to go here. Fast travel?
Geralt and Yennefer were reunited, but something even more important happened in Vizima. Geralt learned that Cirilla, his one-time ward, had returned from afar, and she was in danger. He was to find her, at the Emperor's command and Yennefer's behest.
Where's Roach? Whoa. Velen, Northern Temeria, 5 days later. Oh, it's a raven. It's another raven. And another one! Oh. And another 3. Oh, hi, Geralt. This actually is... I was playing Warhammer 40k Space Marines 2, and there was a tree exactly like this in it, with like, obviously the bodies hanging down too, and my friend pointed out, they were like, oh, that looks like, is that a Witcher 3 reference? And it was pretty cool. I think it might have been. Hearts of Stone. Thank you for purchasing the Hearts of Stone expansion. Your currently tracked quest has been changed to the first quest of Hearts of Stone. Yet we only recommend starting it if your character is at least level 30. Have fun and good luck on this path. While playing the Hearts of Stone expansion, you can encounter a rune rite marked by the book icon on your map. This new craftsman, the only one of his kind, comes from a far off land and can use his arcane knowledge to considerably improve your equipment. Seek him out and seek him. So, okay, welcome to the Blood and Wine expansion. In this mode, all the quests of the main storyline are still available to you. To begin playing quests from the Blood and Wine, you must first complete a Poet Under Pressure quest. Okay, wait. Because it's messed me up. Oh my gods. We have... oh, Ciri. She's older. So it did update her. I'm guessing it updated her look. Yennefer made it clear why the Wild Hunt wanted Ciri. Eredin wanted the power latent in her elder blood. She also let Geralt know that Ciri had been seen in war-ravaged Velen as well as in Novigrad, the largest city in the world. Triss Merigold. I always considered it a point of particular pride to count Triss Merigold of Maribor among my closest and dearest friends. This exceptionally talented sorceress was a shining star of her profession, the former mage advisor to King Foltest, and a famous hero of the Battle of Sodden, known as the 14th of the Hill. Yet in no way did she resemble her often unbearably haughty sisters in magic. Her deft mind, warm smile, and considerable personal charm had always won over even the hardest of hearts. Though my personal relations with Triss never ventured beyond the fraternal, Geralt of Rivia at one point found her allure irresistible. From then on, the two shared feelings that were far deeper than a superficial and fleeting fantasy. Yennefer told Geralt that Triss had recently taken up residence in the free city of Novigrad. We have Morin Voris. He's the commander of the Alba Division, an officer of the highest rank and a pure-blooded aristocrat. One with pride could call himself a Nilfgaardian, a designation reserved only for native-born inhabitants of the Empire's capital and its immediate surroundings. At the time of the first meeting, Geralt had no idea what an important person had been assigned the task of asking him a few routine questions. Knowing the Witcher, however, knowledge of Morvaran's rank and status would not have made much of a difference. Hendrik. Considering the way Spy Corps of all stripes tend to function, Hendrik was undoubtedly not the real man's name. Nevertheless, that was the only appellation the Witcher knew from his Imperial Majesty's nose to the ground in Velen. After asking around, Geralt learned that Hendrik lived in the village of Heaththorne. Emhyr van Emreis. Few names in the continent's history arouse as much terror and respect as that of Emhyr van Emreis. Deathwin Adden in Carinep Morvid, the white flame dancing on the graves of his foes, Emperor of Nilfgaard, Lord of Matina, Ebbing and Gemera, Sovereign of Nazir and Vikavara. He was ruler of half the civilized world and an aspiring conqueror of the other half. He was a personage whose deeds and decisions shaped the face of the whole kingdom's populations. What then could he possibly want of a simple witcher? The Emperor clearly and succinctly laid out what he wanted. His daughter and Geralt's ward, Cirilia, was in great danger, for the Wild Hunt was on her trail. Geralt, a superb tracker linked to Emreis' daughter by the iron bounds of destiny, stood a better chance of finding her than anyone else in the world. Does it say? That sounds like what the thing said. I don't know. Anyway. I'm going to go ahead and leave that there for today. That was a very long mission. Let me just make sure I'm tracking the right thing. Okay, right. Ciri's footsteps. Win the card, okay. Cool. Novigrad, visit Triss. Okay. What's this? Go to the inn at the crossroads. Velen. Novigrad, Velen. Okay, let me track this one because I think this is what we will be doing, but we will go ahead and do that next time. I know that today was much more of a ready one, but I love reading the lore. I think it's so much fun, although, God, it was hard to speak today. It's been so hard. I don't know why. Next time, we will go find Triss, have a little word with her. I'm going to go ahead and leave that there for today. Then thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed, and hopefully I'll see you in the next part of The Witcher 3. Okay, bye.